Hey, and welcome to Hardcore Deep Truths. Today we're going to talk about the Montauk Project and the Philadelphia experiment. The Montauk Project is an alleged series of secret United States government projects conducted at Camp Hero or Montauk Air Force Station in Montauk, Long Island. The purpose of these are developing psychological warfare techniques and exotic research including time travel. Now, don't forget the contest and stay with us to find out more. Going to Montauk, going to Montauk. Now, the Montauk experiment originated with the account of Preston Nichols, who had recovered regressed memories of his own involvement. United States government and military experimented in fields such as time travel, teleportation, mind control, contact with alien life, and staging fake moon landings. This followed a successful experiment in 1943, which culminated in a hole ripped in space-time in 1983, which we're going to try to find today. But first, a few words from our sponsors.
Is this scenario all too familiar to you? Has this one almost become mundane? Time warp resistant miracle spray. Now you can walk right past those velociraptors on your way home. Time warp resistant miracle spray. Buy yours today.
Now, the main part of the Montauk Project was the Philadelphia experiment. It was based on an aspect of the unified field theory. Unspecified researchers thought that they would be able to use large electrical generators to bend light around an object via refraction. So the object would become completely invisible. Now, the Navy regarded this of a military value and sponsored the project. This is the boat behind me, the Eldridge, where project was performed, and we're gonna try to get on that boat. Yeah. Now we're below the Eldridge here, and we're gonna try to get on board, and we're gonna use this to do it. These are really sticky. I think we should be able to get up using one. By the way, there was also a related secret experiment in Nazi Germany to find anti-gravity, allegedly led by SS Obergruppenführer Hans Kammler. Ja, jawohl. Now, testing began on this very ship, the ship Eldridge, in 1943. It was supposedly successful to a limited extent, at least. One test resulted in the Eldridge being rendered nearly invisible, with some witnesses reporting a greenish fog appearing in its place. experiment was repeated in October 28, 1943. This time, Eldridge not only became invisible, but disappeared from the area in a flash of blue light and teleported to Norfolk, Virginia. That is a totally other place on this map. Over 200 miles away. It is reported that the Eldridge sat some time in view of men aboard the ship of St. Andrew's Furset, whereabout Eldridge vanished and then reappeared in Philadelphia at the site it had originally occupied. It was also said that the warship went approximately 10 minutes back in time. Now, these experiments continued until 1983, where they actually ripped a hole in space, which we can see behind us here. I will not go through this hole though, because this experiment included descriptions of serious side effects for the crew. Some rematerialized inside out, still others vanished. Some sailors were embedded in the metal structures of the ship, including one sailor who ended up on a deck level below that where he began, and had his hand embedded in the steel hull of the ship. They had to amputate the hand to get him out there. Some sailors also went completely fucking insane. I don't have to worry about that though, because I have my hat. The ship's crew have been subjected to brainwashing to maintain the secrecy of the experiment. Today, they have all mysteriously disappeared. Poof. Where did they go? Were they cancelled out by time warp? Were they sucked into a parallel dimension? Are they in the past? The future? Yeah, no one knows. Yeah, it seems like no one really knows what happens. But I say this, stay fucking suspicious. Anyway, let's blow this sucker up.